Welcome and happy Halloween, Rogues Gallery. For today, we're going to be diving back into the crypt of old, dead trading card games as we take a look at the Buffy CCG from 2001. We're going to be sinking our teeth into this pretty interesting old, dead card game and just kind of, I don't know how to put it exactly. We're going to be opening up some booster boxes. We're going to be opening up some starter decks and just talking about this really kind of fascinating game, honestly. I really love this time of year because it gives me a great excuse to revisit all of these really interesting old dead games. The Buffy CCG was originally made in 2001, canceled in 2004. It had the main set, which is what these starter decks are from, the Pergamum Prophecy, as well as 2 expansion sets. I have booster boxes of the 2 expansion sets, as well as some starter decks, and we're just gonna open it up. This game really feels to me more like a board game than most modern trading card games. You have these locations on your playmats that you can go to. You have multiple ways to win, either controlling the central park area or achieving these victory points through other means. It's really quite fascinating. It's also one of those games where you have 2 clear factions. You have your good guy faction, you have your bad guy faction, and you can't really mix cards between the two. Very similar to old other card games like, perhaps the World of Warcraft card game, right, where you had your alliance and your horde. This is similar in that kind of respect. Hey, if you like what I do here, maybe consider subscribing or liking, commenting, checking out the Patreon. I couldn't do this without all of y'all. It's covering old dead card games and indie card games, all of this non-big 3 stuff isn't the most popular thing, but I love it. It's my passion, and I thank you all for being here and watching this as we look at a dead card game from 2001. So without further ado, let's do that. We're gonna jump on in and yeah, check out the Buffy CCG. Nothing is scarier than a foil card in every second pack. Ooh! Today, we are going to open up this booster box here. This is an Angel's Curse Buffy CCG booster box with 12 cards per booster pack. Whoa! And then we also have the Class of 99 booster box. I do not have a booster box of the first set. That would be this set, the Pergamum Prophecy, but we do have the 2 starter decks for this set. And we also have the starter decks for the Class of 99, both the hero deck and the villain deck, as well as all 4 of the starter decks for the Wish. These are all Wish themed starter decks. But as far as I know, there is not a Wish themed set. I'm pretty sure these go with the Angel's Curse. With the Angel's Curse booster set, or at least around the time period. And they did do this kind of cool thing where, check it out, yo. You can match the decks up and make your own cool little display. This screams, even though it's not the 90s, even though this game was made in 2001, this just looks so 90s to me. I guess you could say so early 2000s as well. For those of you watching, I would say I'm a casual fan of Buffy, not a huge fan of the Buffyverse. The fact that I know that the word Buffyverse exists might tell you how much I know, but not a crazy amount, less than you would think. My partner Robin and I watched the first couple seasons, so I do know some of this. I do know, remember when Willow becomes a vampire? Spoilers. And then there's Cordelia and Giles. I remember, wasn't she a bad guy at some point? Anyway, so we're going to jump right into this. Or I should say more vampire puns. I think I already said sink my teeth into it. We're going to, I don't know. I was going to say turn into a bat and just fly away. Now, what we're going to do is we'll just open these kind of in order. This part of the video is going to be pretty chill, as we just kind of casually open up some of this stuff. I got all of this product from one of my favorite dead card game retailers for less than $100 for it all. Because this kind of stuff is pretty inexpensive, but still really fun to dive into. So let's start off with the first set, the Pergamum Prophecy. We'll open up, of course, the hero decks first. Hero starter deck pre-constructed. Oh, hey, they're doing it too. Sink your teeth into our website. Freebies, no way. Interact with players, no way. And game tips. www.btvsccg.com. All right. And then here you can see what comes in the starter deck. Havoc is breaking loose on Hellmouth, and it's up to you to stake it down. God, the font is like difficult to read here. Defeat challenges, stake vampires, control Sunnydale, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, CCG captures all of the irreverence of the show and drop kicks you right on top of the Hellmouth itself. Sunnydale, California, USA. So in the deck, it comes with an Essence card at random, a Personality card at random. That's kind of interesting. A foil card at random, 2 rare cards at random. Doesn't sound too pre-constructed to me. 17 uncommon cards, I assume those are seeded. 30 common cards, a rule book, a first patrol guided game, and a playmat. Learn fast. First patrol guided game. Magic the Gathering did stuff like this for their original couple sets. I assume this is basically the same, but with the baddies. I remember like the Magic the Gathering 1995 Quick Start box set. That's how I learned how to play Magic. That's how I learned how to play collectible card games, trading card games, just in general. You know, we have this box cutter for a reason. I guess we're just gonna make a little incision here. But yeah, a lot of these old games had like a walkthrough kind of stuff. You don't see that a lot these days. A lot of the games are just like, hey, yo, here's a tutorial, scan this QR code and like deal with it, bro. I do miss the days where you'd get like an actual rule book. So I think that's kind of cool. This is my first time opening up this product. Oh, it looks like the product opens up from the side. Very, very old school TCG for that. Also a giant waste of space. Also very, very old school TCG. And you might hear me say the words TCG, CCG. Bro, they literally mean the same. They mean the same thing. Bliss Bites, Angel's Curse coming soon. Whoa, they had that's actually kind of cool. They have spoilers for like the next set in their first one. Imagine if some of the card games did that. You would know already because of the internet. So I guess this is maybe our random pack. Yo, we got Angel. We got Special Agent Booth right there. No one's gonna get that reference. Why did I even make the Bones reference? So we have, oh god, the card stock is jank. Oh, look at the foil Angel. look at he's smoldering, dude. Look at that. This is like so 90s. What the hell? And it's got like this kind of like a see-through bit here. This is so 90s cardstock. It is like thick and plastic. Angel gains +2 butt. Hold on. It says, oh, butt kicking. I'm just like, he gets +2 butt? What does that even mean? +2 butt kicking whenever he fights a vampire. So this is the good side of Angel when he's like, you know, not evil. Kind of cool, actually. This actually looks pretty good. I will say that. And then this is the other one. This one says he gets +1 butt kicking in a fight. Oh, interesting. So these are different cards, actually. Like, they're just straight up different cards. 196 on the top here, 185. And this one just has the most freaking dead card game frame I've ever seen. Look at all these random symbols and crap. He's got like two book and 0 fire heart, but he's got 1 of whatever the hell that is, and 3 of this, maybe attack defense, and I don't know what this is, but sure is a card. And then we have a foil card. This is the parent-teacher meeting. Buffy must be used to defeat this challenge. Well, what if I don't got a Buffy? It's got a 7 and a 4 here and a big old 3, whatever that means. And look at this old this old card back. And then these must be the 2 rares. Inside joke. You're sad if you do not partake. And then we have the Master Returns. This is another challenge. I believe you need to complete challenges or you need to hold Central Park for a set number of time. This one is an action card. It's got a quote from Xander on the bottom. So yeah, these must be the rares. Let's see if we can figure out if it tells us if the card is a rare or not. I don't know. We'll maybe figure it out when we start opening up the booster packs and stuff. This card is cool though. Like this one is cool. And then we have the deck. Do not shuffle. Do not shuffle. Do not shuffle. We'll open up that in a second. This must be the quote-unquote playmat. I think the playmat's actually quite important because they actually provide the zones. And I think both players need to have a playmat because they each make up half of the play space, right? So here, we can kind of scooch some stuff to the side and make this a little bit more apparent. Sorry, beautiful Steve Argyle artwork. We're gonna kind of put this down. So you have like location where you play like a location. You have multiple locations here. Then you also have what I would think are shared locations because they're like half and half. And then you have the Sunnydale Park. And I know controlling Sunnydale Park for 6 turns wins you the game. You also have a day-night thing up in the top corner. Day-night card. You have destiny points here along the side. Sequence of play. Let's take a look at this. Prologue step, draw step, refresh step, movement, resource, conflict, end step. And then you have your resource deck, your challenge deck, you have your crypt, and your discard pile. Whew. This is an old game for sure. This is the Pergamon Prophecy. Like I said, this is the first set. I mean, you know what? If you like Buffy, they really went in. They really went in for this. Slay the Ickies. Slay the Ickies indeed. Oh, this is just slay hard or unleash hail. Objective of the game, fulfill your destiny or control Sunnydale. Destiny victory, you gain destiny points by winning fights and completing challenges. When your destiny points reach 10, your destiny prevails. So you keep track of it on the side here. After all, destiny isn't cut in stone, you know. Destiny points represent that you did all your kickboxing, magic, karma, fighting stuff to finally dust or feed on your nemesis. Or you can gain control of Sunnydale, like I said, for 6 consecutive turns. If you can stave off all comers, the victory is yours. One thing I want to note here with this is I checked out the Wikipedia page, and this says this game is for like 2 to 10 players. Like 10 players? Really? Like, holy hell. Get to know your cards. You have your main... Oh, the other thing I know is there's a ton of card types. So there's essence cards. So that's what this Michael Bublé, the Smolder one, that's what that one is. So that's an essence card. Then you have your character cards. So essence must be like kind of like if you play other games, like more modern games like a Flesh and Blood or Magic or something. Maybe it's like your commander or your hero or your champion in Grand Archive. So they're not kept inside your deck. You keep them on the side to track your destiny points. Essence cards indicate who you are playing as your main character. Other characters in your deck are supporting characters. Okay, yeah, that's cool. I dig it. You have talents. We're not going to read literally everything. That would take too much time. But we also have these character cards. This seems kind of interesting, actually. We have challenges, so you complete the challenges to get your destiny points. You have your locations. So locations say some locations are unique. If you play a unique location at the game's beginning, your opponent can't play that same location. Sure, okay, that makes sense. You have an effect box, and you can either collect information or get gameplay information. Oh no, that's the what do you call it for this? Limited, non-limited. If a card is from a limited print, it will be indicated here. Oh, okay. So if it's like a first edition or something like that, sure. Card type will indicate type of the header. Destiny points, sure. So that's how many destiny points. Wait, destiny points. This indicates how many destiny points are awarded to whoever can meet this challenge. Oh, so right here, that's the destiny points. Okay, so it's not just you need to complete 10 challenges. You need to complete 10 points worth of challenges. Gotcha. Effect box. Yep, it does a thing. And then a talent requirement. Okay, so that's what these are. These are talents here. So that says, it indicates, I said we weren't going to read this, and then we proceed to read this. It indicates what talents are required to defeat the challenge. Challenges can be good or evil. Ah, I see. Generally, hero characters can only attempt good challenges, and villain characters can only attempt evil challenges. So taking a look at these kind of stuff. So we have like the good and evil. I assume like the good is the blue and the evil is the red one. So this one would be worth 3 points, and you have to use Buffy to defeat this challenge, but you need that to be 7. And so Angel here, he's got 1 evil and 3 good for his talents. I'm not sure what the book. Well, maybe not. Maybe that's not what that means. Maybe this is a different one. Maybe this is the evil. I'm still unsure. I'm still unsure because it looks like no. I think I was right. Yeah. So I was right the first time. The symbols look similar, but I think they're different. Oh, okay. Wait. Maybe there's just multiple different types of talents, right? And then you just have to match, or at least match these talents, perhaps? I don't know. Because these two symbols, like this one right here and this one, kind of look sort of similar. Like, I just assumed that all of the challenge cards would have the same 2 symbols, but that is not true because we have a challenge card that has different symbols here. Anyway, let us move on. We've already like 15 minutes in. Skills and items. Skills probably like, let you do a thing, and items are probably like permanent effects if I had to guess. Skills have requirements. Some skills require a talent or trait before they can be used. Okay, that makes sense. And then you have the effect box here and the card type. Sure. And then we have items. Items can either be given to a character to carry or used to increase a talent when facing a battle or challenge. Okay, so kind of like buffs to your dudes. And traits are found in bold, type, and various cards. So, okay, sure. And then we have an action, different from a skill. Okay. Action, okay, important. Quote from characters taken directly from the show. Very important. Top bullet point here. We have talent requirements. Okay, so this one has like the little blue heart flame thing. Some action cards require a character to meet a specific talent before they can be played. When played, action cards can show up anywhere and anytime in the game as directed by each card's effect power. Okay, sure. They have effect box, does what it says. And then using your talents. Talents can be played to overcome or used to overcome fights and challenges, as well as make challenges more difficult for opponents. Ah, okay, so you can like make it up for, or make it more difficult for your opponent. Yeah, I just said what it said. Sunnydale City Planning. You have your Essence card, which is over here. You have your Destiny Point Track, which is that thing we noted out at the beginning. You have your Challenge Deck, which is here. So I guess you curate the challenges that you want to complete. You have your Rule Book. Well, sure, yeah, you got your Rule Book. You have your Resource Deck, which is here, which is interesting. You have a lot of separate decks. You have your discard pile here, and you have the Crypt, which is different than the discard pile. Maybe the Crypt is like banished or like exiled or something. You have Park Counter, so you keep track of how many turns you are in the park, I guess. And then your Day-Night card, which is also interesting. This is the point where we're actually not gonna like go into reading all of the rules and like learning how to play. But it does look pretty interesting. Yeah, so I do kind of want to get a general idea on what you're doing here. So you like shuffle all 7 of your challenge deck cards. So it sounds like you have 7 challenge deck cards. You separate your location cards. You can have from 0 to 8 locations at the game's beginning, but can only play 4. Then you place your resource deck on the indicated area of the playmat. Then you place your main character's essence card in its spot in the Destiny Point indicator. Also place your main character card on one of your locations in Sunnydale. Okay, so you have your main character card, and then you also have your main character essence card. So yeah, we got Angel here. So I'll put the Angel essence card like over here to like help indicate this, and then we'll put the Angel character card on I don't have a location here. I just have some challenges and an action, but you'd put like your Angel card like chilling over here or whatever. Okay, yeah. Determine the active player. Sure, roll some dice or whatever. It says the active player is the player who owns the current turn. Interesting. And goes first in all steps. Villains always go first. Ah, okay, there you go. If there are no villains or 2 or more villains are playing, oh, that's interesting. It doesn't have to be villain versus hero. It can be a mix. That's good. Some other games that are old like this, I mentioned like the World of Warcraft card game, but also like the old Star Wars Decipher card game. You played as either like the light side or the dark side. But in that game, as far as I remember, one player had to be one or the other. You can't have both. You can either choose to flip a coin, rock, paper, scissors, spin the bottle, or use a magic 8-ball. You'll figure it out. This rulebook is like snarky, dude. The active player then chooses whether the game begins during the day or night. After the choice is made, turn the day-night card at the end of every turn. Oh, okay. I assume there's effects that do the day and night. Maybe Magic the Gathering got the idea from the Buffy CCG. With the active player going first, alternate the playing of location cards on 4 squares in Sunnydale. Okay, that makes sense. So one person will play a location card, the other person will play a location card, so on and so forth. It looks like each player has 4, so you have 3 here, plus your shared one at the top that you can't see because it's off the screen. So you have your shared one at the top, and then it looks like your opponent also has a shared one that they play. So yeah, that makes sense, right? So like 8 locations in total. And then some more Buffy lore here. Sequence of play for 1 complete turn. So prologues, I do kind of want to go over the sequence of play, and I think that just gives you an idea of how the game works. Sequence of play explained. And I really don't want to get into this. This is a lot. Oh my god. This is a novel with a lot of stuff going on. Card types, character cards, deck requirements. Oh, this is actually interesting. Curious to see the deck requirements. All decks must either have a hero, or all decks must either be hero or companion decks, or villain and minion decks. You must have a minimum of 40 cards in your resource deck to play, not including your essence card. There's currently no size maximum for your resource deck. Yeah. People see that and they're like, oh, challenge. Challenge accepted. You can have 3 duplicates of any card in your resource deck. Okay, so 3 is a play set here. A location and challenge cards are not part of your resource deck. However, you may not have more than 50% of your deck be action cards, and you may not have more than 50% of your deck be character cards. Okay. So it's like in a 40-card deck, it's like a 20-20 split between the two, unless there's other cards. Well, we've already seen other cards like skills and items and that kind of stuff. Location cards are the only cards that you can have more than 3 duplicates. Interesting. Remember to keep your location cards separate from your resource deck. The total number of location cards allowed is 8. There can be no duplicate challenges inside the challenge deck, and there must be only 7 challenges per deck. Interesting. And then you have the different card types. We have like the character cards. We have action cards, location cards. We've kind of quickly gone over those already. Challenge cards, you complete the challenges, skills, and then items. And then there's some multiplayer rules. This is where they talk about like you can have like 10 players or whatever. In multiplayer, the play moves clockwise around. We're not going to get into that. That's a little much. That's a little much. Starter deck components, and then the glossary. This is robust. This is the essence of an old dead card game. We're like 20 minutes in. 20 minutes in, and we're just like still reading the rules. This is true horror. So I do want to see I do want to kind of take a look at the sequence of play really quick before. This must be the most entertaining video. If you're watching still, just first of all, thank you. I appreciate you. But also, you must be at least a little bit interested in this, or maybe you just like watching my videos, in which case you're awesome. You're the best. But yeah, I just love diving into this. I love card games so much, and looking at these old game designs and stuff is just so fascinating. So if your prologue step, so you play a challenge in Sunnydale. So you play the challenge during the prologue step. If you can't play your challenge, place it on the bottom of your challenge deck. And at the end of the step, flip the top card of your challenge deck face up. Okay. Draw step. Discard. Wait, okay. So during the draw step, you discard any or all cards in your hand and draw up to a complete hand of 5. That is awesome. I actually really, really like rules like this, where it's not just like, oh, draw 1 card a turn and it's just boring. You're just like, draw, go, draw. You get 5 cards if you want every single turn. That's great. Refresh step, refresh all of your fatigued characters. Okay, that's the untap step. Movement step, move your characters around Sunnydale. Sure, that makes sense. You can probably move it on your opponent's stuff too, I bet. Resource step. These are done in any order. Place supporting characters into play. Ascend character levels. Interesting. Play skills, play items, swap items. Resurrect your main character. Also interesting. Conflict step. Choose to fight, challenge, or pass. Then you have your fight phase. You choose a character to fight. The defender can have a stunt double step in. Interesting. Both the attacker and defender draw 5 cards. Battle, resolve, discard down to 5 cards. Okay, that's also fascinating. So you just draw 5 at the start of battle. Challenge phase. Choose the characters and the challenge they will face. So you have your challenge phase. Oh, it's part of the conflict step. Okay, that makes sense. Choose the characters and the challenge they will face. Then the challenger draws 5 cards and the defender draws 3 cards. Battle the challenge. Resolve, discard down to 5 cards. End step, flip the day-night card. The player to the left is now the active player. Okay, I mean, that actually doesn't sound too complicated. And then there's just like, it goes really into depth. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, so now let's just kind of like check it out. You know what? We've already kind of got a general-ish idea from those kind of rules. That's kind of, whoa. Let's take a look at the back of this, by the way. There's a lot going on the back of here. So this is just kind of like more of a Spike starts here. Oh, is this the guided game? Interesting. I think this is the guided game because it has it for both sides. Spike starts here, Buffy starts here. Interesting. This is a lot. That's just that is a lot of information there. Though I still think this sounds interesting. You know, as far as these old games go, I find stuff like this pretty fascinating. So we're gonna take a look at this, even though it says not to. Well, we won't shuffle. You know what? We will not shuffle, but we are gonna open this up. So that was probably the longest part of just kind of like checking out the rules. And now we're just gonna like look through some cards. Do not shuffle. God, the card stock is so old. So we have Spike. We have sepia tone Spike. Interesting. First Patrol. It says First Patrol multiple times. The UI on this, is this just another Essence card? So you can be Spike for this if you want, right? This is supposed to be the hero starter deck, so I guess Spike counts as a hero for this. So you can either be like your fancy, Angel, or you can be like Spike, I suppose. And then you have like your challenge. This is an action. Bunch of actions. Demon Theory. Vampire Embrace. God, the art. It's just screenshots from the movies. More actions. We have a spell, Demonology 101, the 3. And then here we have a Buffy. This is, I think this is another one of the Essence. So yeah, you can be Buffy if you want. Okay. Gotcha. I wonder if this has the number of cards you need. Here's an item. You got a Fire Axe. You have Joyce. Look at that. You want to be Buffy. You don't want to be Joyce. You want to play as Buffy. Oh, this is the day-night card. What? That is okay. I get it, but like that is a little confusing. I guess it's just whatever the arrow is pointing towards. Sure. On Patrol. It's only worth 1, and anyone can complete it. You just need 10 of those thingies. Yeah. Once again, we're not going super. Welcome to the 1996 cheerleading tryouts. Oof. One of the things I think that may have been a death knell for this game is, didn't Buffy come out in like the mid 90s? And if this game was like made in 2001, Buffy was still like pretty popular. I know a lot of people who are big fans of Buffy. Oh, it's Xander. Look at that. He's Buffy's homie. Coach Harold. We have Blaine. Hank Summers. Look at that. We have Dr. Gregory. Look at that pose. Amber Grove, and then a stake and crossbow. Classic Buffy. No, you gotta play with the Michael Bublé Smolder card here. All right, well, that was that deck. Let's go ahead and place this back inside. Oh, this is gonna get rattled around. There's like there's nothing in here to like hold these cards together. All right, well, this is gonna get bashed around. You know, we'll put this card on the front. Even though I will likely not pay any mind to this game at all after this video. Hey, maybe someone wants to play Buffy with me. I still don't want the nice the nice booth smolder to get danged up. All right, so this is, by the way, the Pergamum Prophecy Villain Starter decks. We'll take a look at the Villain Starter deck. And then, I'm not sure this is going to be a long video. I was like, it's not going to be that long. And then I was like, you know what? I actually want to read a bit of the rule book. So, you know what? I know this might be entertaining to some people out there. And we are kindred spirits. I love this kind of like deep dive old TCG stuff. And not a lot of people do it. And not a lot of people do it in at least an entertaining fashion. Sink your teeth into our website. Oh, that's where you get the freebies. And you can get some bliss bites. Look at them bliss bites, Angel's Curse. Okay. So, we're just gonna go straight into this shenanigans. I assume this is like it's like all the same stuff. All right. We got, the Master. I think he was the big villain of maybe the first couple seasons, something akin to that. We got a big old Master. Oh, look at that. Look at that cool Master. This is like very plasticky. This is like actually very nice. I'm actually surprised. Oh, look at that. We got Darla. Look at that grin. And then we have Manacles. These are the two rares. And then a rare Spike. The vampires in Buffy, when they get more vampiric, they start looking a little Nosferatu. Do not shuffle. I had a weird cut from the video. I don't know what we got in. So we got some spikes. Oh, you know what? Maybe this is like a neutral card or something. I don't know. We got Buffy again. Wait, are these the same decks? This feels like the same. Feels like the same decks. Yeah, Joyce, Buffy. What's the difference between the two decks? I don't care enough to actually look. Oh, here I think the challenges are different. Yes, I think maybe the challenges. Well, maybe they're not. I do remember the varsity training. Dude, I don't know. There's maybe some different. There's a lot of overlap. We got the three. Okay, here different. Yeah, we got Absalom. Oh, so maybe these are the ones that are like more different. A bunch of Vampiros. Catherine Madison. Ooh, Ring of Prophecy. Chris Epps and Bat Sonar. All right, sure. Sure. Yeah, at this point, I find this pretty interesting. Has anyone out there actually played this? If you're watching this, have you played this? I meet a lot of people who are like, I've played every card game. Have you actually played every card game? Have you played the Buffy, the Vampire Slayer collectible card game? Have you? Have you really? Have you? Please let me know in the comments down below. Okay, so we have a bunch of other starter decks. We have some booster packs. I kind of want to open up some booster packs. So this one's Angel's Curse, and then we have the Class of 99. And I'm not 100% without double checking which one came first. So we're going to look at the time, or we're going to look at the date stamp. So this one says 2002, and then we'll check this one. This one says also 2002. Lovely. Well, these are the ones I think we actually have like, so we have like the starter decks for the Class of 99. And then we have the Class of 99 box. And then we also have the Angel's Curse, and then we have these other like random starter decks. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna start opening up some packs, open up these packs, and then we'll go to like the starter decks. We'll just go back and forth. I'll try to be a little bit zippier here. And yes, I cut right into that, that box there. And we have your nice, like, is this like upper deck? No. This is, I said it was before, score. Hey, like it looks like upper deck, all right. Yeah, just fascinating, just absolutely fascinating to me. And then we have, you know what? We're gonna pretend we're an LGS from the year of 2002, and we're gonna put this up. We're gonna we're gonna sell so many Buffy packs. And then we have the redemption instructions. I'm not gonna read that. Let's get into this. Look at this old pack, dude. Booster pack. How much are these MSRP? Does it say? Like, how much did they expect people to pay for these kind of things? $20? No, I don't know. We're just gonna go into this. So it looks like we have a couple different arts for the Angel's Curse. And we got some different artworks here. We got Evil Angel, we got Smolder Angel, and then we got the Happy Couple. We'll start with the Happy Couple, sure. Sure, why not? Hopefully these packs aren't, you know, they just rip like tissue paper. I was gonna say, hopefully they're not like a pain to open. Turns out, not difficult to open, might be difficult to have like, nice. What's this weird pointy pokey card? New rules, Angels 2 Faces. I'm not gonna read that. Event cards, events change everything. Replaces the consequences of life on the Hellmouth. Here's how they work. You can read them for yourself. New mechanics, Gypsy Curse, Hot Sheets. Where is the rarity on these cards? How do you know if you got a rare or not a rare? No idea. We got Willie. Look at that. We got that Willie. Lover's Gift. We got Kendra. Yo, what's up? We got Willow. Nah, I like Kendra more. We have Confrontation, Slay Industries, Vial of Restoration, or Ritual of, I gotta sneeze, Homeric Insensitivity, and then we have Total Lecture Overload. Oh wait, is this the one that you get the foil? Yeah, you get foil card in every 2 packs and a rare card in every pack. I honestly still don't know how you can tell if a card is a rare or not. Hold on, let me hold this up to my face so I get a better look. Okay, I've looked at the cards. I'm gonna guess that Willow is the rare, and I think the rarity might be determined by the color at the top. We'll see as we go along. We can probably go open up those starter decks and see if they have that symbol, but I think we're not gonna go back. We're not gonna backtrack. So yeah, I think that might determine what the rarity is, because we only got one of these, and then we got some perps, and then we got some greens. Yeah, so we'll. I don't know why I'm separating that. Because these are all going to go into like just back into this box basically, and then the box is going to either go straight into my closet or maybe separate it into a very large box. So here we have another like I don't know what you want to call that, helper thing. Soda machine. We got the plan. Gill Monster. This definitely reminds me. This definitely gives me of like the X-File card game vibes. Forceful Persuasion. Did I ever make a video on that? Ooh, here we have a card that I think might be the rare. It's the End of the World as we know it. But I'll be fine. We have Foil Wisdom. We have a Total Lecture Overload, Weapons Expert, Mummy's Seal, and then a location. Ooh, 50s Time Capsule. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I think we may have nailed it. That color on the top may determine what the rare is. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna open up this entire booster box. By the way, there's so many packs here. Body of a Dead Cheerleader. Oh, bummer. Anywhere but here. They're all brutal. Look at that. That is you know, you want to flip a coin. And then another soda machine, another plan, another Gill Monster. I think this is the rare. Mr. Pointy. Ooh. Hey, we got Mr. Pointy. That's her steak. That's Buffy's steak. We have a Black Lagoon Aroma Therapy. Yeah. Okay. I think we're getting the idea here. Or just open up a few more packs of this set. Then we'll check out the starters and then open up the other set. I do very much find these old decks or the old card games fascinating. This is an event, something weird. It sure is. We have Ethan Rain. I wonder if there's like what the chase cards were of this. Like if you're like a big Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I think this is the rare Concealed Weapon. We have a foil. Here's how you eat it. I believe you put it in your mouth and then you move your jaw up and down. Angelus, the evil angel. Wait. This might be like a super rare card. Hold on, because we have like I said, the little colors on the top. But this one's different. This one has like this weird one. Sure, maybe that's like a super rare. I don't. Do these say? Upgrade your essence. The one and only. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I wonder if you have the potential to pull those really cool plastic cards that came in the starter deck. So I do think those were like actually pretty cool. They look really nice. Oh no, this werewolf. an American Werewolf in Sunnydale. Here we have this just blue dude. We got Thanos here. Jigsaw Judge. Want to play a game? We have another Angelus. Maybe it's not ultra rare. You just got two of them back to back. Dude, I don't know. Maybe it's like more like a token. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Maybe the Essence card has like its own rarity, and maybe it's like a little bit more common or something like that. But that I can definitely see that in Visions. Some of the stuff, I mean, like these cards feel very, very dated. Amy Madison, but like in kind of like this weird, janky, like old school way. Hey, look, I think this is a foil rare, concealed weapon. Yeah. The funny thing is about these old card games, especially like the old dead card games, is the rarity system, right? So when the game's alive, the rarity system is like, oh, the cards are more valuable because they're more rare, and if they're good and rare, they can be more valuable. But when the game is dead and no one really cares, it just makes the cards more difficult to get if you are a collector and just want to get all the cards. I had this. Ooh, here's our rare. Ooh, angel. We got a rare angel. Look at that. That's probably a good one. All right, so that's gonna be that for this set, I think. We'll open up some more stuff and just kind of see how it goes. But this is just fascinating. We got to open up like a rare Buffy card or something. So we're gonna set this set aside, and I think I want to do what I said before. I think we'll open up some of these starter decks, and then we'll open up the Class of '99 starter decks, and then we'll open up a couple packs of the Class of '99 box. Yeah, let's do it. We gotta get these faces in order. Gotta get the faces in order. Buffy and Oz. I think that's Seth Green, actually. I think he's a werewolf, right? I think he's a werewolf, if I remember right. It's been a hot minute, all right. So these ones do not come with a rule book. They even say it on the box somewhere. I remember looking at it. It's like, yo, doesn't come with a rule book. Yeah, rule book not included. Unleash Cleveland. I don't want to unleash Cleveland. I don't want to unleash Cleveland. No, thank you. But we're gonna check the deck out anyway. I do like how they like downsized the packaging. But does that mean we don't get the cool? Oh yeah, we don't. It's different. Okay, so this would have been the cool like plastic card in the first set because it's kind of thick like it. Ooh, you have Oz on the other side too. You can have Oz or Buffy. Buffy Bizarro Land. Interesting. And I think yeah, the Essence cards are the ones that have that symbol there. It does have like a little bit of a foil stamp, but it's not as nice as that other card. And so we have Buffy, Hero Slayer, and Oz. Major Wiggins. This deck feels a little bit more complete. I wonder if these decks were like any good. Once again, 3 of were play sets, so we know that for sure. Here we have another Oz. Is it the same? No, different Oz. A lot of just angry Allison Hannigan, Willow stuff. This isn't even the Willow deck. Oh, look, he's wearing the wife beater. Stake and Cross. So hey, there's a reprint from that other set. Just a bunch of people. We got Faith. We got Giles. Got Faith's knife to go with Faith. She can just whip out her knife. Tome of Mediocrity. Like this video. Been there, killed that. You know, I do appreciate the early 2000s, 90s snark. So here's all our challenge cards, right? I assume like the really high point challenges are like the difficult ones. Oh, here's some locations. Bizarro Sun Cinema. These are all Bizarro. Bizarro Sunnydale. Summer's House. It's just some Bizarro place, and it's just Summer's House. Yeah, the Wish theme deck. This must have like relevance to the Buffy plot. I do know there are like story cards or like theme cards. You know, let's open up. We'll open up the Bizarro. We'll open up Vamp Willow and Xander. That's like Vamp. They're like both vampires. It's not like Vamp Willow and just like normal Xander. It's like Vamp Willow, and also Vamp Xander. Vamp Xander sounds like a post goth rock band. Hey everyone, we're Vamp Xander. We're coming here to play the song. It's the only song we know. Lucretia, My Reflection. Cover. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Let's go with that. The funny thing is like I said Lucretia, My Reflection, but in my mind, the song that was playing was The Forest, or it was just Forest by The Cure. Yo, she's so pissed. Vamp Willow, look at that. She's angry. Who's on the other side? Of course, it's Xander. He looks doofy as hell. He looks really doofy. I like the Willow more. Man, these cards aren't quite as nice. And I guess this is you use this to track the points as you go up and down, right? Your victory points. Here's Vamp Willow. Look at the UI on this, dude. Brutal. Who does number 2 work for? This is the wrong movie. This is wrong IP. Yeah. I love this part. He still looks doofy. Is it the same? Hold on. Is that the same? No. He just looks goofy as hell. Oh my god. She's just screaming, dude. Scream queening it up. Just a little threatening. Just a little bit. I'm so curious if people. Whoa, his eyes! I'm so curious. The first, ooh, it's a rare, I think. Look at that, a rare. Curious if people played this. How many people played this? How popular this game was? I know some people these days are like, oh, Pog IP that I love. Just buy that up, snap it up. But there's a reason this game only had like 2 sets, right? I'm just curious, like how big the audience for this was. All right, we'll be a little bit quicker for these. All right, let's do it. We're going back to the Wish theme deck, Cordelia and Giles. Once again, I think since it's like Bizarro Land, maybe Cordelia's the good guy. I don't remember. Once again, it's been a very long time. I think the last time I watched the Buffy the Vampire Slayer was when I was in college, and my partner and I first started dating. We watched like Buffy together, because one of her roommates had it all, like all of the stuff. Here we have Giles, and it's been a very long time since I was in college. I'm a lot older than, well, maybe not a lot older, but I'm older than I look, right? College was like more than 10 years ago. All right, so here we have the Giles card, and then on the back, lovely Cordelia. And then we have Rupert Giles, and then Cordelia. She looks a little bit more stressed than the other one. Wish the Weirding. Also has that symbol on the top. Maybe the symbol means something else. I don't know. I'm just, bro, I don't know. I don't know. Hey, Xander. Do we get this exact Xander card before? Oh, it has the set down here, too. I gotcha. So that's the first set, and then we have, like, the Class of 99. Oh, gotcha. So, yeah, these are definitely the starter decks for, like, the Class of 99, because you have, like, the Class of 99 stuff down here. And I think, did we get, have we seen any, here's another wife-beater angel. Have we seen any of the cards, symbols down there that are from Holy Hand Grenade? Yo, Pog, let's go. Thou shalt counteth to 3, and the number of counting shall be 3. Thou shalt not count to 2. I don't remember if 3 is the actual number for the Holy Hand Grenade. That's another thing that's been a little while since I've seen it. All right, so this is the last of the Wish starter decks. This is Anyanka and Zemester. No, these definitely are not the Class of 99 decks. I actually have the Class of 99 decks. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't remember what these ones are from. I mean, they're obviously from the Wish, but I don't think there was a Wish set I'm pretty sure there's only 3 sets for this game. There was the first set, the Paragonum Prophecy. There was the Angel's Curse set, and then the Class of 99. I think Class of 99 might be the last of the sets. But we do have Class of 99 cards in these. Maybe Angel's Curse was the last one. Dude, I don't know. I didn't memorize the Wikipedia page. Surprisingly, there's a decent amount of information on the Wikipedia page for this game. Not a ton, but more than I thought. Some card games that I cover, like dead card games, got nothing. They got nothing. But I guess Buffy's a popular enough IP that it has at least something. We got the Master. We got Anyanka. I'm surprised, actually surprised Magic Universes Beyond hasn't done like Buffy yet. It's a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Once again, very curious to know if these decks were like any good. Like, did they play well against each other? Did they? I'm just so sorry with everything that's going on there, and there too. Invulnerability, sure, if that's what you want to call it. I call that getting your head split open. I guess if he puts his head back together, he like heals. But I don't know if it's invulnerable if you got your head split in half. That is a big chungus. Bring me my amulet. Slayerfest. Hell yeah, brother. I was gonna start doing the intro to. She is not having a good day. To Rain and Blood, because it's Slayerfest. Yeah. All right. So those are these decks. Let's see. We have one more booster set, and we actually have the Class of 99. You know what? Let's open up some packs first. We'll swap it up. We'll open up the packs, and then we'll open up these. You know what? When you're like, you know, I'm gonna buy all this Buffy stuff. You didn't realize? I didn't realize. I'm like, how much product this actually is to do like a quick little like one-off video. But hey, I kind of wanted to just get all of the things available and make it as thorough as it could possibly be, right? Because like how many people on YouTube are opening up Buffy the Vampire Slayer Class of 99 here in the year of 2023? You got a checklist, common checklist, uncommon, rare, and starter. Oh, maybe those are starter cards? You know what? This is where we can bust out our spreadsheet and figure out what those symbols mean. Now we might finally know. We might finally know. Okay, so it does have one of these like add card things. Pick up and slay. Xbox 360. Or no, not even 360, just regular Xbox. I'm sure that game was great. Don't worry about it. Okay, so if at first you don't succeed, I'm pretty sure that's a common card. And we're gonna try to quickly see if we can. Oh, there's also promos, ultra rares, theme deck essences. Oh, there's so many. There's so many. If at first you don't succeed, okay. So yeah, this is a common card. Or at least that card is. We have Living Flame, sure. We have Homecoming. It looks these ones are less random, right? It looks like all the commons are at the front rather than like mixed together. We have Mask of Ovu Mobani. I think that's a rare. So let's try to find, yep, Mask of Ovu Mobani. We're genius. We're actual geniuses. I think this one is uncommon. So we got Rupert Giles. So let's try to find, yeah, Rupert Giles, uncommon. So yeah, that's what that means. And then let's keep opening up some packs until we find. Oh, you know what? We didn't. Ooh, look at that. We got a multiple arts. We got the I don't know what face that is. I was gonna say sexy face, but I don't know. She's just she's making a face. definitely is a face. Oh, it's just like stuck together. Hey, this has been sitting around for, you know, it's 2004. This is only like almost 20 years old. Don't worry about it. Pick up and slay. Yep, sure is. All right, so we have common cards. Witch Pez dispenser. I like how the Pez had to be like trademark. That definitely is a Pez dispenser, but they couldn't get a better image. It's like blurry. All right, so these are commons. These are our like garbage commons. Sure, commons. We have Giles, Rupert Giles. This is a rare. I guess Rupert Giles was in the uncommon section, and so here he is in the rare too, but I'm pretty sure that's the rare. And then we have the Unknown Outcome foil, and then I do believe these are just more uncommons. Okay, sure. And then we'll have to figure out if we get an ultra rare. There's also starter Season 3 essences, Slayer and Campus essences, Initiate essences, starter deck theme card essences, theme deck exclusive cards, theme deck essences, ultra rares. There's only 4 ultra rares and then a bunch of promos. Sure. You know, I appreciate the checklist. It's not like I can go pick up the latest issue of Scry and just kind of run through this. So Scry probably existed still back then. All right, so this is another card that I'm pretty sure is a rare. Mayor Richard Wilkins. He's, you know what, he's doing what he can to be. Oh, there's 2. Mayor Richard Wilkins. Oh, it has the card number as well, 132. That would have been smart. 133. All right, yep, sure, rare. Disciplinary Council, and then we have a common location, and then we have Seth Green. All right, so I do want to see if we can get like I'm not going to open up this whole thing. I'm just curious to see if we can get like an ultra rare or some form of not that rare. Hey, it's that one guy, Xander, the Zeppo. Got the Zeppo. We got a foil and Yanka. Look at that foil. Yeah. We need like a foil Buffy. You know, where's our foil Buffy? Or the other girl whose name I've already forgotten. Not Willow, the other one. Cordelia. Prom? Aw, how touching. Hey, we have a Illuminati sword. It's like Illuminati, but you know, with the word eliminate instead. Here's a verbal and non-verbal as our rare. And then more uncommons. All right, I'm gonna do like 2 more packs. All right, 2 more packs to see if we can get the ultra. I really want to see what that other symbol meant, but maybe we can see what they are in the starter deck. Maybe that's the starter deck symbol. We have a Riddlefin. Hey, this is the angel that we got from the other starter decks. Preparing for Ascension. All right, one more. We'll do the one with the face. We'll do the one with the face. Well, that didn't really focus all that well. Here, let's try to get there you go. Just so you could, just in case you didn't get the face. Now you got the face. Group support, demonology PhD. And that's what my degree is in. What'd you major in? Yeah, I just minored in demonology, but my major is, pretty. Faith. That's his, we got a foil rare. So this is a foil band candy, and we got a foil rare Faith. Look at that. She's a villain slayer. Ooh. And then we got some more dudes. Hey, well, you know what? At least we got the foil. At least we got the foil Faith. I'm not gonna open up the temptation. I'm gonna open one pack. I was like, we're not gonna open any more packs. And then they're just sitting there, and I'm like, okay, you got me. You got me, box of cards. You got me. So here we have a rare challenge. You're just shooting lightnings, Raiden, Flamma Vitae, sure. And then we have a foil Faith's Motel to go with our foil Faith. And then Pete's not having a good time. He's just not having. Oh, we gotta censor that. We gotta censor that part out. Oh my god. Okay. Yep. Glad we opened up that pack. Glad we opened up that last pack. Yep, for sure. Okay, so these are the other 2 starters, and then we'll be done. Then we'll be done for this. This is just an hour-long video, just opening up Buffy CCG. I hope this is all that you wanted when you clicked on this video. I hope you're like, yep, this is what I signed up for. Just absolute insanity opening the Buffy CCG. If you are a true Buffy head, Buffy file, hey, you know what? Good on you for, sticking to your fandom, and yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So Class of 99 hero deck. This one actually has some of the other stuff that we've seen before. Okay, so this one has your brick here, It also has your... Oh, it doesn't look as... Maybe it's behind that card. Maybe it's behind. Then we have your Class of 99 rulebook. We're not going to go back and look at the rulebook again, but, you know, maybe they updated it. Maybe it's a little bit better. I think this one, once again, this set came out after the previous set. Probably has more rules for the newer cards. So that's cool. And then we have this, which they folded down even more. And yeah, it feels a lot smaller. Wait a minute. This one, hold on. It's got to have another fold. There we go. I'm like, this does not look like the map. Oh, it's like weirdly expanded outward. So instead of like being more square-like, it's much more hot dog-like. Less hamburger, more hot dog. Sunnyvale Park, and you have like your locations. Interesting. And then we have a day-night card, park counters, resource deck. Good luck making your own playmat for that aspect ratio, right? Yeah. All right. Well, let's dig into this. I really want to see if we get one of those really nice plastic, like with the see-through. That one. It was nice. It was nice. Here we go. We get a nice one? Nope. They went back to the previous. So here is a Buffy, and then we have a Riley. That's not the best picture of him. That's an okay picture of her. And then we have a foil the First, which is a rare. Tome of Mediocrity. Hey, we got that before. And then we have the same ad for the Xbox game. And then we have our Buffy Hero Slayer. Oh, you know what? Buffy Hero Slayer. 225. You know what? We can reference that. All right, so 225 is one of the... It just means starter deck, right? Yeah, 225 Buffy Summers. Yeah, 225 right here. So that must just mean like starter deck. Starter deck card. 239. It's probably just essence, right? Yeah, 239. Season 3 essences. They have different effects, right? Once per turn, Buffy may start a fight during the movement step if there are no card effects keeping her from fighting. Buffy-like fight. Buffy-like fight. All right, cool. Let's take a look at this absolutely vacuum-sealed deck. Nothing is getting into this except for a sharp knife. You know, that can get into a lot of things, including this. But before that, you know, you can just breathe in this 2002 air. This is the guided game. You got your Buffy. You got your other Buffy. Just different, but well, it's actually the same Buffy as this Buffy. And then you got your young, fast, and hot-blooded. That is card 184. I assume that, once again, is going to be one of these starter deck cards. 184. Yep. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So, I think that symbol just means starter deck, perhaps. There's a rare Buffy. I mean, the picture quality is not great. The screenshot quality, maybe we weren't using the greatest computer to take that screenshot. Probably not. Back in good old 2002 when this was made. Yeah, first set came out in 2001. This set definitely came out in 2002. Here you have your day-night card. Didn't change much from there. Yeah, I know the Lord of the Rings, so this is a weird tangent like near the end of the video, but the Lord of the Rings card game that had like this like movie screenshot art, people are like big fans of it. And I think it's because games like this can just have this really, really unique gameplay style. And I think that's like one of the coolest part about these like old dead card games, that they have like this flair that a lot of modern card games won't do. For whoa, look at that. And later. They just won't do it because I want to stick true to like a formula that they know that people like and that works. And then you have these old dead games that just do wild stuff. The Tomb Raider game is another one. The Tomb Raider card game is like a weird race against your opponent through like through a tomb, and you have to get through like traps and all this kind of like shenanigans. This is the villain deck, by the way. Look at all these villains. Look at all these villains. Look at that grin, dude. Yeah, so it's one of the reasons why I really like checking out these old dead card games. If you're interested in like game design at all, I think this kind of stuff is just fascinating, even if you're not like a fan of like the IP in general, like if Buffy or whatever. There's so many other like really cool old dead card games. Another one that I'm gonna check out perhaps next year is Blood Wars, which is based off of like Planescape. That's another one that I'm keen to check out at some point. So this is Mayor Richard Wilkins. it's just the mayor. And then you have Kathy. Who wants to play with this deck? You're like, I'm the mayor, my favorite character from Buffy. Or Kathy, my favorites, my absolute favorite characters. Is a foil uncommon. We got hooked up on the other one. The other one we got a foil rare. Oh, we got the face. This is the face on the booster pack. Raising the Stakes. Okay, this card is... All right, here we have the best card in the game. Raising the Stakes. She's got the face, and she's literally raising a stake. This is peak. We have reached the peak of this video. There is no turning back. There is no shuffling. We're gonna open this up, and this will be it. This will be it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and joining me today for this look at the Buffy CCG. Hey, Buffy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are the seeded cards for the walkthrough, right? Because they're the same cards as before. Yeah, Faith. She's just, you know, she's just doing her thing. She's just doing her Faith thing, right? She's got her knife, and you know he's got his like white wife beater, and they're just doing their thing. Slayer's Fortitude, and this is probably like the starter deck proper, right? And here we have some of these other, what I assume like would be like starter deck only cards. Curious if like the starter deck only cards are cards that were like good. And you're like, oh, you got to buy the starter deck. Look at this, Hidden Allies. Look at this, like wannabe ninja guy. Pat. He's just Pat. Tucker Wells. Oh, what's up? What's up, Faith? How's it going? And you know what? You can get out of here. You sealed eye face man. Just get out of here. We've got some Swayords, and just shoot you. Just shoot you with the that sniper rifle. Anyway, yeah, we reached peak here with raising the stakes. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think of this Buffy CCG in the comments down below. Seems really interesting. You have like the control points, all the locations. You're moving your characters around. I love like the board gamey aspect of it. Really interesting stuff. And we'll see you next time for more spooky card games. Well, in a year from now. We're going back to the regular stuff for the next video. See you later, everyone.